The older I get, the more I realize just how important it is to find something you can be passionate about and get involved in that. How important it is to have something to look forward to and enjoy and gain enjoyment out of your life, and hopefully help you grow. But it also brings to mind a question. At what point does that healthy passion cross the line into an unhealthy obsession? And sometimes I wonder where I am in that spectrum. Since starting this YouTube channel, I've had great time getting involved in making these videos, and I've learned that I dive headfirst into it. and it's taken over a lot of my concentration and attention in a good way, I think. I had, prior to this, several other hobbies that I'm interested in. I was an avid cyclist. I would take any chance I had to get out on the bike, ride for miles, do century rides, do all these things that crazy middle-aged or late-aged cyclists do. I've also picked up the guitar more recently and begun to truly try to learn that, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that. I have plenty of activities I'm enjoying, but right now what happened is the idea of creating videos for this channel, it's got me the most excited, so all of those other things have kind of taken a back seat. And I guess that's okay, but I don't know if I've really got a good balance on this thing right now. That's something to be determined, because I could be considered obsessive about these things. And speaking of obsession, one of the things that I've been doing now for several years actually is working on retirement plans and preparing for that inevitable day when I finally end my career. And I've been obsessive about that, I'll admit. So what did that do for me? Well, got me to avoid actually facing the full question is, do I want to retire? When do I want to retire? And what's that going to look like? What's my life going to look like? And the longer I tweaked and played around with those plans, the more I could avoid that decision and that thought process. So the anxiety wasn't there for that. And maybe that's one of the downsides, and maybe that's where you've crossed the line into obsession, and it becomes now harmful to you versus a help. The passion side, that gives me energy, that drives me forward and gives me pleasure. The obsessive side tends to kind of drain me of energy. It fills me with anxiety. Those aren't good things. So I guess maybe that's where the line is. If you find yourself feeling that way, perhaps it's time to take a second look at that activity and figure out what's driving it and if you should change it. Let me know what you think, and I'd be interested in hearing. And that's how I see it from my perspective.